based off obviously last session, we looked at sort of lowercase y. That's looking good. Grip pressure, I still think is a little bit on the tighter side. I think just general tension in the arms a bit more than you want. Exactly, So this is your left hand one being your before swing, okay? Setup wise looks good from the posture point of view. I mean, you've got a nice angle there with your spine. As we go back, this foot is the key thing, okay? As you go back, here's all right, but now things start breaking down. The left heel, so the right heel starts lifting up off the ground. And that's going to rise your posture up. So as you get to here now, you've stood up, and now you've got to come down. You can't stay there because you'll probably have no balance at all. So now as your heel slams into the ground, your body now is going beneath that yellow line, and then you come back to golf ball now. Because of that, the club is too far forward because you come down, you're basically coming down this way towards the golf ball, which throws the club outside. You catch the inside part of the club, as you'll see here now, and the ball then sort of shoots off to the side. Miss it, okay? So that right foot is going to be key. And as you then go through, it kind of rotates through, but the backswing is kind of caused a problem. So as a practice movement at home, practice this, That's probably a little bit too steep with the shoulders in terms of this angle, but I don't mind that because the foot was good, okay? Need a couple more. That was probably better, Bit dropping down there, so your head's kind of going downwards. Ideally speaking, if you want to really go into kind of like a training aid sort of thing, put your head on the wall. Head on the wall there, and just if you do that, you're sort of your forehead's going to be scraping up against the wall there. Don't make it too hard on like a corrugated wall, spickled brick wall. Come back next and I'm working hard. Cuts and bruises everywhere. But that's what that right hip's got to do. So when you do that, you see your spine angle, the white on your jersey, you can see it's staying in the same angle it started with, okay? So you do that for a couple of swings, practice, and then when you set up the golf ball, make a practice backswing now. You see your posture stays better, you're not rising up quite so much. And then back to go. Now, when you hit the golf ball, we wouldn't expect the foot to lift. The fact it doesn't matter, because it shows you maintained your posture better. And you get to set up the golf ball here now. What we'd hope to do is keep the foot flatter, but you just feel the weight swinging into that heel, which you would obviously get when you're doing that with the foot. When you then swing back now, you're rotating back, heel comes off the ground, which is fine, but your posture you can see is a lot better now. There's a lot less drop with the head there. As you come back to golf ball, better strike. Now, this foot then doesn't move on the way through because you're conscious now of keeping it flat. And that's why I say we never want to try to keep this foot flat, because what happens, the golf swing is from start to finish at 42.7, it's kind of going back. You're making contact at 43 and a half, 44, you're finishing. So if you're in your mind thinking, I must keep the foot flat, it will just stay flat for the duration of the golf swing. Because your brain will distinguish between when it needs to change in that 1 second of, that's the backswing done, now it's down, think, I better change, It will just think, right, keep the right foot flat and never move, which is going to restrict you going forward long term. So we're turning into this right leg, right hip, which will help the foot stay down.
I think practice the flexibility there.
Exactly. And then once that foot's in a better position, then because you're not trying to keep the foot planted, you can then rotate, and get onto that fuller position where the toe is up. If you try to keep the right foot flat, you'll do nothing. Okay. So it's what your body does in terms of the movement that keeps it flat. Turning that right hip and right knee into it, rather than you trying to push into the ground and tense up and lock it. Exactly, Because on the way through, we'd expect to see it lifting up on its toe. That's kind of how things should work, okay? So you're rotating into that right side, and that's going to maintain your posture. Like I say, do that work with the right foot lifting, up against the wall there with the head. If you do that, I don't know, for 2 or 3 minutes a day.
And once a day, twice a day. Just get that flexibility.
And that's the thing. It's range of motion here, okay? And obviously across your sort of shoulders and chest, being big bulk muscle mass and stuff. That's going to be restricted anyway. So you're already, even if you were golf flexible, because of the mass around your sort of arms and your chest and your shoulder, there's going to be some slight limitations. But you're already even further back because you haven't even started playing much golf yet. So we've got to build that. Exactly. It's not a problem. I'm not saying you can't play golf, or we've got to try and lose the muscle mass, but understanding that you have to do more work on flexibility than others and stuff because of the
pretty much this angle okay there, Gary?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, generally speaking, what we look for is sort of like a shoulder to spine there would be roughly about 90 degrees to golf ball. So you're pretty much there. I'm not going to go triangle.
But roughly
90 would be fine. So, okay, mate?
Brilliant.
Good stuff. Very good.